everybody, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and welcome to Show and Tell episode 23, I believe. Once again, I couldn't be Carrie good this week. It has been slammed. This is Troy's last week working where he's been working for the last 3 years. Starting Monday, he will be beginning a new job where he works from home. So, we've been doing a lot of rearranging and shifting and contemplating what we're going to do. It's a lot of changes in a very simple way. So, everything is so sticky. It's not overly humid, but it's just humid enough where your clothes are all gross feeling all the time. Anyway, I have one completely finished object I can show you. This is made with the Premier DIY Gradient Pack. They were on the market, regular price, like $12 or something. And for 360 yards, I didn't think that was a very good deal. But I did get this one for free, and I have two brown ones that I paid like $1.50, $1.99 for at Tuesday morning on Super Duper Uber clearance. The pattern for this hat is from Premier. It's one of the patterns that is featured on the box. So I do not like this top section, the way they have it written. I did do mine in the round, but it did not give me perfectly even decreases all the way around, and I kind of feel off-put by that. So I would rework this, but if you want to do a striped hat that gives you a jogless, seam, I've not woven in my ends, so I still have loose stitches. Like you can see right there, this is where the color changed. But when you come down here where most of this is woven in, because this is joined in a knit one, purl one rib all the way around, it gives you a very seamless effect because you're already alternating that length of stitch there. So it actually makes it blend more, and I would have never thought of that. So I do have to say a very, very creative solution to create a jogless join like that. But like I said, I don't like the decreasing. I don't like the way they did that. This is the large, and I have just enough, I think, to maybe crochet a Delaney hat out of my scraps. But this is it's a super deep hat. It's a very slouchy hat. So, all in all, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the finished product. Because I didn't like the way the decreasing was done, I did add a fluffy palm. And that'll go down to Miss Billy, the Crafty Floridian, as another hat for her kids. I'm going to share this, which makes no sense to anybody and won't for the next week or two. This is one of two. The other one is completely finished, and you would know exactly what it is. And when the person who's getting it sees it, they would know exactly who it was for. So I can't show you the finished one. This one, all the parts are done. All I have to do is sew them on real quick. This one will also be gifted when it is finished, but can't show you. So I did get some stuff done. And I made progress on both of the pair of socks I already have cast on. Finished the hat. So, I've had my hands once again. I haven't delved deep into anything, but I've had my hands on a lot of different projects. So, onto acquisitions. I got this gorgeous lovely from Randy's Ramblings. I ordered this off of her Etsy shop. And you can see the sparkles. I'd originally planned on making socks out of this. But I'm going to be honest, I really want to showcase it more. And because it's more cherry pink, you can see it's more of like a cherry pink than a true red. It looks more red up against the pinks, and it looks a little bit more pink up against the reds. Well, that's getting too far out of focus. And it's so soft and so pretty. I kind of want to showcase it more. So I'm thinking I might make a scarf out of it now. but I still really want socks out of it. I have a problem with that. But it's so pretty. Pippin is like clawing at my window. Pippin! Tell me a bug. What are you doing? He just came like shooting out from under the desk. So it's so cute. Say hi to everyone, Pip. Say hi. Oh, you're going to become more shy. You don't want to look that way? Look. Let everybody see how cute your face is. They want their lunch. It is lunchtime. It's like 1:30, so. Yes, it's time for lunches, and then it's time for lap snaps, or lap sleeps. Yeah. Well, I eat my lunch on the sofa. He tends to come and lay up on my legs. Welcome to sweet ginger man life. He's spoiled. He's spoiled rotten. Yep. Go on. Go play. No, you can't have the yarn. You can't have the yarn. Anyway. So, I am in love with my yarn. I think it is absolutely stunning. I just now have to figure out what to make with it. And hopefully it won't sit on my shelf forever like my Leading Men Fiber Art sock blank or my Lolo Did It sock. Because I'm in love with those too. And I think I'm going to have to get a pair of Birkenstocks so I can wear my socks and show them off. I just hate the idea of being the person who wears socks with Birkenstocks. But I can't think of any other way to show off the socks because I'm always so happy with the yarns that I use to make socks. I want everybody to see them. And Randy did send a collection of beach themed or sea themed stitch markers. Get the medallion to turn around there. It says beach please. Little appropriate for the kind of mood I've had the last couple weeks. So thoroughly enjoyed those. And my other acquisition. Where did you go? Seriously? There it is. Right in front of me, you guys. If you're not familiar with 90s Nickelodeon shows, this probably makes no sense to you. But I saw this. It's from Fate's Thread on Etsy. I will link Randy and Fate's down below. If you find any Angry Beavers fabric or anything that's like Pete and Pete, Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts kind of themed, let me know. Because I definitely a 90s Nicktoons girl. Our Real Monsters was just such a weird, delightfully weird show. And it's, I sat there squealing and I was so sad I couldn't find the yardage because I would almost go to a con wearing an Our Real Monsters skirt. So, but those are my acquisitions, my finished objects. I've had my hands, like I said, on a lot of projects. I'm not going to be super harsh on myself on casting on anything extra while I'm finishing Project Whip Wall. I won't let myself have the Roll With It tweed yarn, but since so much of that is DK and under in size, these were meant to be longer projects anyway. So I thought I had a lot more things like the frost shawl started. I didn't realize just how much of what I had was skinny yarn. So I'm going to take a step back and relax, and I'm going to ease off the pressure a little bit on Project Whip Wall, but I am going to keep, I've got the socks. One pair is sitting by the sofa because it's just 9-inch circulars in the round. The other pair is sitting up at my desk right now. So I am working on those kind of primarily right now, but I haven't done any dishcloths. I do have a market bag that's sitting in the bedroom. That's my going to bed project right now. But all in all, I think I'll work on the Glorious Granny today during the Zoom chats. But I was expecting to have a lot more started things that were like, you know, half-finished hats and stuff. I mean, this technically was down there. I only had the rib done on it. But I mean, I finished this yesterday. I picked it up right above the rib and knit the whole thing yesterday. So I'm probably going to need a couple more of these to get me through all the fingering weight projects. I do have the frost shawl, the glorious granny, and the mint green knitted baby blanket that are in worsted weight yarns. So that will also help, I think, but it's going to slow down progress on the blankets, even if it speeds up progress on the socks. So, and the cowl and the Kelsey shawl and etc. and so forth. So hold on just 1 second. I'm going to grab some stuff real quick because we're about to have a very, very special moment on Show and Tell today. Since I didn't have a whole lot to share and show today, I wanted to announce the winner of my 500 subscriber giveaway. I meant to do that on Sunday. I drew on Sunday. I just didn't have time to film and upload. It was a very busy day on Sunday. Obviously, we had family coming over and stuff, but and Saturday we were slammed all day. We went to go see a movie and stuff. So, anywho, we're going to do this as the second part of Show and Tell today, since I had what I had, and now we're going to move on. So the winner is Julie Martinez. Julie does not have a podcast, so I am going to share here the bulk of what she's getting. First off, I wanted to start with the yarn bowl. I did get this on clearance over at Michael's. I have one downstairs that I'm using for my cottons because for some reason this is really good with my caked cottons. I don't like it for anything finer. I'm really loving my Kyle Smith Pottery yarn bowl. But when it comes to those cotton yarns, for some reason, this is doing a great job. I never thought I'd be a bit of a yarn bowl snob, but I kind of am. I got 3. I got a plastic one, a wood one, and a pottery. So that's prize number 1. Prize Exponential Carrie Went Crazy. So all of these really came from my stash. And as part of organizing and prepping for Flash Your Stash and stuff, I realized I have some interesting yarns that are no longer on the market that I've made stuff out of these yarns and really enjoyed. So one of the things I wanted to do with the 500 subscriber giveaway is share some of that with you. But we do have some mishaps with some ball bands because of the way things get crushed, and these were moved. Some of these were moved now twice in moving houses. So yarn number 1 is this Karen Simply Soft Eco. And this is the colorway Wine Country. So we have 4 balls of that. You'll notice the theme hopefully here in a second. The next is this Loop and Thread Wool-like. And this is the color Pumpkin Spice. And we got 3 balls of that. Next up is Simply Soft Light. And this is the color Honey. I've made some gorgeous shawls out of this. And I still have 2 balls of black and 2 balls of teal. And I'm thinking about doing a color work project with those. Like, I really enjoyed working with this. And I don't know if you can see the texture of this versus the standard Karen Simply Soft. The plies are almost bubbled, but they don't split. It's really weird, but it's so lightweight and so nice. Like, you'll frequently hear me say things like acrylics are sweaty in the summer, and particularly when you live in the humid South. But these with the right stitch pattern, I loved, and I've made so many things out of this. I haven't seen it in ages. I think what I have left is probably about 4 years old now. And that's why everything is in quantities in which you should be able to make a project, a standalone project out of them. But so we've got red, orange, yellow, green. This is the Heartland Anniversary Edition. This was only sold at Joann's. And the color of this is Everglades. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's reading a shade bit darker in my camera, so hopefully it's reading a little bit more true for you guys. But it is, and this is the original run of Heartland too, so this is extra yummy. And I love the color. Some of this is kind of hard for me to... So this is the blue. And like I said, there are certain things in here, if you don't do amigurumi or you don't think outside the box with your yarns, you might not like a lot of this. And I requested that if that's how you felt, don't enter this giveaway. Like, I want the stuff to go to a home where it's going to be used. So this is the Red Heart Boutique Fizzle. And this was actually meant to make like all those fancy ruffle scarves and things like that. It is a mesh yarn. But one of the things, I'm not a fringe person. I don't like yarn fringe. This on the edge of a blanket is amazing. I've also put it on the cuffs. I haven't done a sweater in a long time, but I did do wrister cuffs, and I put the last row that I crocheted this into it using 2 holes, so it ruffled the yarn, but because of how spriggy it is, it just made it denser. This can't be used as much as a carry along, but it's great for borders and trims. I love it. So we've got 3 balls of that. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. We've got 2 of the Buttercream Luxe Craft Rainbow Boucle. And the colorway on this is Black and Brights. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I've done cocoon cardigans with these. I use these as a carry-along for baby blankets. I just sent some to Dana over at Tabitha's Treasures for her birthday, and she's been working on a beautiful piece with it. So, and she's just crocheting it easily. But 2 of these jumbo-sized balls. Nope, overflowing here. I do not have a black, but I am offering 2 balls. This is Impeccable, and the colorway on this is Folklore. So we do have a rainbow to match the rainbow scheme of yarns. I did want to add 2 other things to this. So this is an old art yarn. I had 4 balls of the light brown and 2 balls of the dark brown. The light brown, a couple of years ago, I actually did an amigurumi teddy bear that sits upright. And that's what I used mine for. This isn't enough to do it. I mean, my bear is pretty large, but this would make an adorable bear on its own. I think it's 50 grams. Yeah. So it's 100 grams. This one is a wool blend. And I don't think Art Yarn makes these anymore. But beautiful. One of the things I adore about Art Yarn is they have some of the most amazing novelty yarns that aren't typical. They had some of the best to knit and crochet with, and the fact that I could do both with them has always been one of the things I love about Art Yarn. So 2 balls of this. And finally, the big thing I was warning you guys about with this giveaway is the Fintex. This is their value pack. It's got the tan and the dark brown in it. Julie, if you would prefer the one that has the pink and white, let me know. Or if you want all pink, let me know. I do need to keep some of my white back. But I know everybody hates eyelash yarn. This one I recommend as a carry-along yarn when you're doing amigurumis. And it The cord on it is very thin, and the eyelash on it is very thin. It doesn't get knotted and manky in your work, and your finished object, as it gets petted and touched, it just feels extra fluffy. Now, this is the old Fintex eyelash. I don't think Fintex makes this style anymore. I think the new one is more like what people think of when they think of eyelash yarn, which is not a very pleasant thing. But this one, this is why this is not in my novelty yarn blanket. It's because this one is amazing for amigurumi work, and I highly recommend, if you ever find the ones that Spin Right used to sell, or if you have it in your stash, use it as a carry along with a DK weight or a worsted weight yarn to make an amigurumi. I've been using the white to do the bands, furry bands on my Santa hats, and I'm carrying that with the Red Heart Sparkle. It's different, and it's really nice to work with, and the finished piece you get is exceptional. So that is what Miss Julie will be getting. Julie, if you send me a email, my email is listed down below, carrie_penny@hotmail.com, or you can send me a message on Ravelry. But congratulations. I hope something in all of this is stuff you can use. If not, please pass it to somebody who can use it and will love it. Nothing in here. I've used everything in here or other things from that line. Not all of these are brand new skeins. Some of them are fairly old. They are, 5 years old in some cases, but they're truly, it's like the sheepish that I'm always talking about from Bernat. There are things that I truly adored working with. I've really loved having in my collection, and I want to share. Like this one, I could make blanket trim with this all day long. This would be gorgeous as a trim on a black blanket. Just saying. Just throwing ideas out there. But if for some reason you do not want to claim this prize, please still email me and let me know. You have 1 week. So the first Thursday in... No. Yeah. The first Thursday in May. Right? Yes. May 2nd. The first Thursday in May. To claim your prize. I don't think there's anything else to say. I hope you enjoyed this. It's, I might... If you're in the U.S., I'll probably ship it in a bag. If not, then I will find some way to squish it into a box for you. But yeah. So, once again, I'm sorry I didn't have anything super interesting to talk about, but the giveaway, and most of you didn't win the giveaway, so... I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. Like I said, it is Thursday when I'm filming this. I did just post a video that was filmed before Easter that discusses Easter, like Easter's in 2 days. Because that's how my weeks have been recently. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Once again, questions, comments, concerns, ideas for things you want to hear my opinion on. I am always open to getting emails, messages on Ravelry, Instagram. I'm fairly easy to find, so I look forward to seeing you all next week. Mwah. Take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.